What's up, my beta bros? Maine-iac here with October 24th NBA game picks. We went 8-3 yesterday for a grand total of an 8-5 record. And yes, I'm keeping track every day, and I will mention it every day. Top three takeaways from yesterday's games is I'll never underestimate PJ Washington again. With the addition of Terry Rozier, I kind of overlooked him. And you know what? I'll admit I was wrong. Second biggest takeaway here is definitely Andre Drummond. He looked a lot more aggressive this year, and I kind of like it. As you can see, 23 rebounds, and it's absolutely insane. Another takeaway here for me, the third takeaway, is Brooklyn lost by 1. Kyrie Irving scored 50, and on the last play of the game, down by 1, he tried some ball handling bullshit you only see in video games with the game on the line. To me, that is not only dumb, not only completely idiotic, that is extremely selfish. You're doing a move that you have never done in a professional game in your life, and you're putting the game on the line for that bullshit just to show off. This could possibly be why he really left Boston, because in Boston he couldn't be as selfish as he wanted. And you could see it in the playoffs last year. He wanted to be selfish. He even made comments that were extremely selfish. And he's showing it right now. And the reason why that's the biggest takeaway is, although he is an amazing player, the Nets are going to have to find a way to corral him in, because LeVert's a really good player as well. Dinwiddie is one of the better players off the bench. Jarrett Allen, one of the best young centers in the league. You have a lot of talent around you. You have a lot of good shooters on the team as well. So, to be like, oh, it's all me, you're kind of wasting that talent around you. But I digress. Also, Allen having 5 blocks to lead the whole NBA yesterday. That was pretty nice. Also, out of the people I did mention being big parts of games, I like to say, I said DeAndre Ayton would be huge for the Suns in the win. He had 4 blocks, which is amazing. It was a good game. We have 3 games on tonight, so that's why I went into more of a spiel than I normally would. With 3 games, I tend to have more freedom in my conversation before, because the video is not that long. First game we have tonight, as you can see, is the Hawks at the Pistons. We have Trae Young making his season debut with John Collins, who I think is going to have a good game. Now, initially, Detroit is, I believe, favored by 1. Initially, on a back-to-back, I thought to myself, the Hawks may win this one. And I sat there for maybe 10-15 minutes watching the NBA Network on my television, listening to them to talk about teams and stuff like that, and I'm just thinking to myself about how can I convince myself that the Atlanta Hawks are going to win this game. And the biggest reason I could come up with this is Trae Young just goes off. It's a back-to-back for Detroit. But then, as I said earlier, Drummond looked fucking fierce. And I don't mean to swear a lot. I try not to, so I apologize if that offends you. But Andre Drummond just looked too dominant. And I look at that Atlanta roster, and I look at their centers of Lynn or Alex Len and whoever else, and I'm like, they can't stop DeAndre. Blake Griffin's still out, which gives them a chance, but I gotta pick the Pistons here. They're currently favored by 1, so realistically as well, they obviously should cover the spread. In the second game of the night, Milwaukee at Houston. I believe this is the opener for both of these teams as well, as you can see here. Ooh, I like the screen, it's kind of sexy. As you can see here, it should be a very good game. Advantage guard-wise obviously goes to Houston with James Harden and Russell Westbrook. It'll be interesting to see how Russell Westbrook handles playing with James Harden for the first time in a long time. But forward play easily goes to the Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and don't forget Chris Middleton. He is a very dangerous scoring threat, very underrated player. Gordon and Tucker, they're good, but be honest, you know what I mean? And then center, Capella has a slight advantage there as well. Houston is currently favored by 2 in this one, but when I look matchup wise, and I'm thinking about the Bucks specifically on offense, because if you look at the Bucks on defense with James Harden in the paint, you could relatively ease the burden of that by having Giannis play inside. So it limits the ability of Russell Wilson and James Harden to drive. But in doing that, you do risk foul trouble because James Harden's good at flopping. I mean, drawing fouls. It's going to be the perimeter defense of the Bucks that's going to carry them here. I think Bledsoe and Wesley Matthews can guard well enough that offensively the mismatch of Giannis on literally anybody is going to carry them to the win. I mean, PJ Tucker, Aragorn's definitely not going to do anything on defense against Giannis. James Harden, he doesn't even play defense. He steals the ball a lot, so that could be key. Russell Westbrook, nah. PJ Tucker, I just don't think he's good enough. I mean, you could put Capella on Giannis, which would be a great matchup, but you leave Brook Lopez open. Brook Lopez can shoot threes, and none of these guys can defend Brook Lopez from the arc. I just don't see that happening. So I'm going to pick the Bucks here. Houston's favored by 2, and just like the spread, I think this should be a close one. I think the Bucks win by 3. Maybe it's a late shot with a foul and one by Giannis. Who knows? But if I had to pick a score, I'd say 111 to 108. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. And then you have the Clippers. The Clippers here against the Warriors. Warriors opening up their first game at home. Clippers coming off a good win against the Lakers. If they win this one, they are already a game and a half of not only the Warriors, but the Lakers, which would be honestly huge. Because that game and a half could come in big at the end of the year. The matchup I love most in this one is Draymond Green versus Patrick Patterson, or Draymond Green versus Kawhi Leonard. Because honestly, if you're playing defense for the Warriors, you're putting Draymond on Kawhi. That is probably the most obvious example of what the hell you're doing. Overall, I think the Golden State Warriors have a great chance here. With Steph Curry, you can never really count them out. No Klay Thompson mostly for the rest of the year. D'Angelo Russell should be a big addition as well. I'm still picking the Clippers here because in crunch time, right now in the league, there's nobody I trust more than Kawhi Leonard. And it's not just Kawhi Leonard, it's extremely talented. He's extremely lucky. And sometimes that's all you need. And yes, I do believe the Clippers take a 1.5 game lead on the Lakers in the West. Should be a good game. It's very, very interesting, the slate of matchups we have here, because we have 2 title contenders here. Like, I don't know if I'd consider the Warriors top title contenders, like top 5, but You have 2 title contenders here. You have 2 borderline bottom of the East teams fighting early for that 8th, 7th seed. And you have the Bucks and the Rockets, who are potentially the top teams in each conference, fighting off. It's a good slate of games tonight. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good day. I will see you in the next one. Peace.